Beauty problem solvers for $15 and under. I'm Laura Ray. I have some amazing new products to share with you. Let's start with one of my problems, and that is keeping eyeshadow on. Even at my age, 58 and a half, I have oily lids that really struggle with keeping on shadows. And I have purchased all kinds of price ranges for eye primers. One that I've used for several months that many of you love is the Anastasia Eyeshadow Primer. Now this primer gives a little bit of color to the lid, meaning blocks out veins and that type of thing so that your look looks really smooth and it gives some intensity to the shadow. Now I bought the travel size, which I believe runs around $13. But I have a new eyeshadow primer that's incredible and is $4.98, and that's from Wet n Wild. They came out with a new Mega Last eyeshadow primer that I think is incredible. Now, this does not block out the color on your lids the same way the Anastasia does, but I actually like the formula better. It's really smooth. It kept my shadows on incredibly. I couldn't believe how pigmented my shadows looked at the end of a work day. I also have trouble with the Anastasia getting into the creases of my lid. I have fine lines in my lids just like any woman my age, and sometimes if I didn't blend it out perfectly and keep it smooth, I would find creasing like many people do with concealer under the eyes. With the Wet n Wild, I had none of that. My eyes look so smooth, the shadow looked beautiful. So I am just so impressed with this fantastic problem solver. Recently, a subscriber asked me if she could put a certain eye cream actually on the lid. And you have to be very careful. Not all eye creams are meant to go on the lid. I was doing some research on that, and many of them are not. But one that I'm able to put on the lid that works incredibly is the Queen Bee Peeper Keeper. Now, I've talked about this for years, but I haven't mentioned it recently. And a subscriber actually said to me, hey, why didn't you mention the Queen Bee? Because it's amazing. Now, what I love is you can put this directly on the lid. If you don't want to wear eyeshadow and you just want a glossy lid, I think this works beautifully. This is made to help fine lines and wrinkles, but it doesn't have any retinols or anything that would dry out the eyes and aren't appropriate for the eyes. Now in this, you have coconut oil. You do have beeswax, and I know some people are allergic to that, so I want to make sure and say that. You have rice bran oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil, olive oil, sesame seed oil, shea butter, and the list goes on. There's so many great hydrators in this. So I've used this. My mother has. She had some dryness on the eyes, a dry patch that it helped with. I also love this for not only the lid and under the eye, but around the mouth. This has helped so much with fine lines for me around the mouth more than any product I've used. This can also go on your cuticles, so it's really a fantastic product. It's so emollient, you barely use any. When I'm using it in the under eye, I just really just tap it in. If you get any dryness during the day, this is perfect to keep in your purse. Let's first talk about one of the most famous products for correcting the under eye area. A lot of us suffer. I do too, because I have deep set eyes with the under eyes looking dark. I really don't have any dark under eye. It's just shadows that are cast in my under eyes. So this Becca under eye corrector is used by so many people. I never had a lot of success with this because it's a thicker formula, and even when I use a tiny amount, I have to mix it with something to get it to spread where it won't collect in my fine lines in the under eyes. But my daughter loves it. This is hers, actually. She uses it all the time, but she doesn't have the crepiness and lines in the under eyes like I do. I found something that works amazing, and it's only $11. This is from Half Caked, and it's their Star Bright. Now, the formula is so different. It's not that cream in the pot. This has a wand on it, and it's actually a liquid. And that works great for mature skin because it goes on so thin, it spreads so much easier. I can really blend it very quickly, and it seems to keep the same brightness. Now, right now on this side is the Becca, and on this side I have the Star Bright, and I just love it. I think I'm getting as much brightness to it, but this doesn't get in my fine lines. One of the most famous lipstick shades out right now from Charlotte Tilbury is the Be Perfect. This shade is so popular because it's a nude but has peach mixed into it, and it's beautiful. I love it, and I wished I had it for my cheeks, my eyes, but think how costly that would be. Well, I have a solution for that. This is a new product by Neutrogena. It's their MultiUse Stick. Now, this is slightly deeper than Charlotte's, but this can be used on the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. And what I like about this is one of the problems we have as we mature, our lips get dry. Well, this is perfect for that because this is moisturizing like Charlotte's, but then again, you can put it on the lids and the cheeks. Now, I have to tell you, I tried it without a primer on the lids, and then I tried it with the Wet n Wild. The day I wore it without a primer, it disappeared on me. But when I wore it with eyeshadow primer underneath, which I wore the Wet n Wild, it stayed beautifully all day. I couldn't believe at the end of the day, I looked in the mirror and I'm like, it looks like it did this morning. So if you're going to use this, I definitely would recommend using some kind of eyeshadow primer that will hold on to the product because it is very emollient. But I love that I can get this same shade, get the moisture. It's so close. It's a great alternative. I think it even beats Charlotte's. A big problem for many of us is our makeup not staying on. Well, I don't have that problem anymore because I started using setting spray. I really love to mix it with my foundation. I've shown that many times, but if I forget to do that, I just spray it on. One that is beautiful and gives luminosity to dull skin, which can be a problem as we age, is the one from Flower Beauty, Seal the Deal. This is an illuminating spray. I think it just takes and elevates the skin to a new level. Many of us do have days when our skin looks a little dull. And if you spray this on, it gives just the right amount without being over the top. So I really love this, and it's so affordable. I've never been able to use any tanning products. I've tried several, and all of them break me out in a rash within an hour that looks like hives and lasts for maybe a week or two. It's just horrible. I have super sensitive skin. So I found this on Amazon. It doesn't turn your skin, but it just bronzes it up. So it's sort of like taking bronzing powder, mixing it with a moisturizer, and using that on your skin. This is beautiful. It only ran $12.71. And what I love about it, if I feel like my skin looks a little dull again, or I just want a little color to my skin, this is amazing. I just love it for making my legs look a little prettier, my arms. I just think it's a great product. So if you're like me, or you don't have to be like me and have such sensitive skin, if you just want a little bronze to your skin, I think this is a fantastic product. Many women my age have commented in the comments that their lashes are sparse and they just don't show up. So one tool that I love so much that has been a game changer for me is this from Bdellium. Now it's an angle brush made for using on your lashes. So what I like to do is get a little mascara on it, then I lift the eye, and I'm not putting it in the waterline. I'm actually getting to the base of the lash. We can't really get there with a wand without poking ourselves in the eye, or at least I can't, especially since my eyes are deep set. So I take the eye, lift it, and go right into the base of the lash and just stamp like this. Now, since I've gotten this brush, I've also found it's great for doing eyeliner. So if you have eyeliner gel that you like to use, you can use the brush this way and stamp a line along the lash line. But this has been such a handy tool, and it's so affordable. Another great tool that I love are these eyeshadow brushes. They have a sponge on each end, but what I love is they're extra long. These are great. They come in a huge pack and are so affordable. I use them not only for eyeshadow, but sometimes even to blend like concealer under the eyes. It's good for that. I've even applied lip gloss or lip sleeping mask with it. It's great for that too. So this is just one little tool that I love to keep on hand. One problem I have is getting all the mascara out of my lashes at the end of the day. Now, if I use my tubing mascara, I don't have that problem because it just all washes off and my lashes are so clean. But I have tried so many. One that I love is from Lancome, but it's so pricey, the remover. So I found one recently that's brand new that is out of sight. And that's from Wet n Wild. It's their Tada Eraser. And it says on it that it's silicone free, waterproof eye and lip makeup remover. Now, I had a product I'm trying that is a long lasting lipstick on my hand all day, and it stayed all day. I could not even get it off with soap and water. But the minute I put this on, gone. This took mascara off my lashes so easily without any tugging or pulling. And this runs, let's see, $4.98. That's incredible. Such a low price. The Lancome is so expensive. I would never buy that again after I've tried this one. Recently, I did a battle of lip care products. If you haven't seen that, I will link that below. I tested so many, the Laneige, just different famous lip products. And the winner of the whole battle, I'm sort of giving you a spoiler, is this Klavuu. It is amazing. It's a K-Beauty lip balm that I recently tried. It's actually called a Nourishing Care Lip Sleeping Mask. This is so beautiful on the lips. I love the look of it. It really was similar, the most of all I compared it with, to Sara Happ. And I've talked so much about how I love Sara Happ, but I really don't love the price tag because that runs $32. This is so much more affordable. I'm so glad I found something that I like as much as Sara Happ, but at a great price tag. All of the prices I've put on the screen, but I've also listed the links beneath the video. Thank you so much for shopping those links. That supports my channel and allows me to purchase all of these products to try. As you know, the prices have gone up so much on many makeup products, so I'm out there searching for the best products for you at the best possible price. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to let me know below. Yes, Laura, more 10 and under, more 15 and under, and I'll work on that for you. Remember, I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed week, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.